Hello, it's Uncle Dan again. I'm going to show you real quick, after I took all the gear out, some modifications that I made to the vehicle to make it more comfortable, a little bit at ease your mind whenever you're sleeping, to hide some people from peeping in, and some really neat things that people have shown me. And just want to show you this real quick. This here is this Reflectix material that I bought a roll of it from Lowe's, and essentially it just blocks sunshine from coming in. You can tape it up there. If you want to have a little bit of air and you want to crack the windows, I do have the WeatherTech product up here to help rain from getting in, but this just pops in. You can tape it if you wanted to. Also, some people will take this some kind of, this is felt right here that I bought from a fabric store, and you can use a spray adhesive to spray one side, and then possibly use that to the outside to bring more heat, or just another layer of insulation. That's something, that's just an idea. Also, this was a great idea. I got this idea from a family member who I'm encouraging to do his own channel. He and his wife are brilliant in this camping, different camping ideas. But all this is a piece of rain gutter screen that you get from Lowe's or Home Depot. It's got a fine mesh screen here on the inside, and it's plastic, very flexible, not brittle. There's a channel right here that the window goes into, and this thin end goes into the top of the window frame. I'll show you. So you can see the window goes up in here, and then the thin end goes up here. I put the fine mesh to the inside, keeping mosquitoes out, but there's ventilation that goes through the holes. Because my window is curved, I had to custom fit a piece. It simply just pops in. It goes up into this channel as well, and then you could put a piece of tape over it is what I would use. But that just pops in and pops out. To get this one out, you'd have to roll down the window because that's in that channel. Really good, fairly secure. You would make a lot of racket if someone was trying to break in, but I think that this will help if there was a slight rain, to keep this out. If it was heavy rain, then of course you might want to remove this and roll your window up, at least up to underneath here. Maybe you won't have a lot of mosquitoes during a rain anyway, because they would be struck by the raindrops. I was also given this screening material. My family member had a roll of it, and it was great that he gave me some. And I can just essentially hold it down over a sunroof, which I can open the sunroof, and that would have air coming in here, if it was hot air coming in here, and then escaping out the top because, hot air rises. So I just held it in place with some magnets. I actually did not use it, but I'm going to keep this on every trip in case I want to open this up and kind of prevent things from going in there. Now, if you are on a smoky campsite, of course, this is not going to help keep the smoke out, and this is all going to allow it to come in. So, and because the temperature was in the 40s on this one that we just went on at Moccasin Creek State Park, I did not use this ventilation. At night, I just kept the windows up. I did put this Reflectix material in all the windows, even these little side windows here. You just cut it out, stick it in. It's just that easy. Here's what this is what the bed, my bed was underneath of this plastic shelving. This is a 5-tier plastic shelving that you can get at like Walmart, places like that, Target. I got this one, I believe, at a Walmart for $35. I know it's at Walmart, but I think it was $35, what I'm guessing. I started off with 3, but once I got to the campsite, and I tried it out before I went, and I could fit, but my seat rises and there's a hump here for the back of the seats. It's just this row of seats folds down, or you could remove them and then do another build, but I'm going the least expensive way. So this is what I did. I had this one that I did not need. So the second night, I just slid this board material that I used to disperse the weight on the shelves, since they're plastic, and I removed it. And then I had more room for my torso, the gear that I'm going to have in here with me, you'll see inside the house after this video. But this 2 shelves, I placed my totes and my food tote, and I had 2 other totes to haul stuff. So I could actually slide this shelf forward, place the weight of the totes on here, and that presented me with a shelf that I can move back and forth, side to side, and I would set my cell phone up here, set a flashlight or 2. You know, if you wanted to keep your wallet with you, or if you just want to keep it in the glove box, or however, just different ways. There's different things you can set up here, but it's movable. You know, that was the good thing about this, and I discovered it after we were setting up at the campsite. I like this. This other board right here, I could remove and have it as a cutting board or something like that, but I did not use that. I just use it to help disperse the weight of the totes that are above me while I'm sleeping. I don't know if this would hold my weight and something that would last very long, but I think that I might still use this because it's really cheap. The totes fit underneath here real well. And if I just reduce the amount of gear that I take, I'll have plenty of room. And I'll just leave this one at home and possibly give it to somebody who could use it. This is again the other side of the vehicle without the Reflectix and the venting system. And this is again the venting system, what it looks like. You could, and I did, have the Reflectix in here without this, but if you wanted to, you can actually have the Reflectix in here, roll it down if you need some ventilation, and if it got too cold in the night, push it right back up. Or you could take some tape and put it, you know, on there just to hold it in a couple places. That might be a good idea anyway, because you don't want to, in the middle of the night, have the Reflectix falling off your window. So just tape it in 2 places, and that'll help ensure it stays up there. But that was just a short, you know, showing you what the vehicle setup was before I packed my gear in. I hope this is helpful to somebody, and at least informative to anybody in the future that may want to see what I was doing when I was, you know, adventuring. Thanks a lot. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.